I'm 92 years old, and to be honest with you, even right now, my hands are shaking a little as I talk. People think that by this age you stop crying, that the tears dry up. That's not true. They still come, they just come slower, and they cut a whole lot deeper. If you asked me when life taught me its biggest lesson, I wouldn't point to some big accident or some huge failure. I'd tell you about an ordinary day, a day when nothing special happened at all. I was 40 back then, thought I had life figured out, good job, confident talker, and, most of all, I was always busy. I really believed that being busy meant you were successful. My dad was still alive then, quiet guy, simple, the kind of man I secretly thought was a little old-fashioned, out of touch with how the world worked. One afternoon, he called me. His voice sounded weaker than usual, and he said, "Son, if you've got the time, come have some tea with me today." I remember holding the phone and looking at my watch. I didn't have the time. I told myself, I'll go tomorrow, but for some reason, something didn't sit right in my chest, and I went anyway. We sat at the table. The tea came out, steam rising from the cups, and silence. I kept checking the clock, and he just kept looking at me. Then, out of nowhere, he said, "Do you know the most dangerous sentence in life?" That caught my attention. I sat up straight, figured some big piece of wisdom was coming. He smiled a little and said softly, "Thinking you still have time." I laughed. I won't lie, I thought he was joking, but there was no joke in his eyes. He said, "I used to say that too, son. I've got time." And then one day I woke up, and it was gone. His voice shook when he said it. I didn't get it that day. Finished my tea, put my hand on his forehead, and walked right back into my busy life. 6 months later, he was gone. This is usually where my voice breaks. Even after 50 years, that table still shows up in my mind. The silence, that sentence, and the realization that I understood the most important truth in life way too late. Life doesn't wake you up by screaming at you. It whispers, gives you quiet signs, and we brush them off like they don't matter. I told my wife, "We'll talk later." I told my kids, "Tomorrow, I promise." I told my friends, "I've got too much going on." And every single time I thought the same thing. I've got time. Then one day, my knees started giving out. Breathing got harder. Friends started disappearing, one by one. The house started feeling big, too big, and painfully quiet. That's when it hit me. Life didn't take anything from me. I postponed it myself. The biggest trick life pulls on you is keeping you busy enough that you don't notice what really matters standing right in front of you. Parents who are waiting, kids who just want your attention, friends who only need a phone call, your health quietly fading in the background. They don't shout, they wait, and one day they leave quietly. I'm 92 now. I've got plenty of stories, but not much time. If I could leave you with just one thing, it would be this. Don't wait for the day when everything finally feels right. That day doesn't come. Make the call today. Give the hug today. Take the time today. Forgive today. Because life doesn't happen later. Life happens now.
Goodbye.